I welcome you all to today's session. I hope all of you are doing perfect at your places. Today's topic is marginalized groups and social justice. In this chapter, you will learn about scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, minorities and other marginalized groups. Mind opener, and these questions you have to answer on your own. Marginalized groups are those groups of society which are most vulnerable to poverty and discrimination. They have remained segregated from society for a very long time due to economic and social issues. And these depressed classes, that is scheduled castes, backward classes and scheduled tribes, etc., now recognized as economically weaker sections of society, are known as the marginalized groups. The Constitution of India has made considerable provisions for their benefit and has provided them with the special privileges. तो marginalized section वो होता है जो बहुत लंबे समय के लिए इकोनॉमिकली सोशली बैकवर्ड रहा है, जैसे कि अदर बैकवर्ड क्लासेस हो गई, स्केड्यूल्ड कास्ट हो गए, स्केड्यूल्ड ट्राइब्स हो गए. Now because they have been weaker sections of society for a very long period of time, they are known as the marginalized groups. Scheduled caste. The term scheduled castes is the legal and constitutional name given to the lowest ranks of society who have been given certain special privileges. The scheduled castes are not a homogeneous group and are divided into many castes and subcastes. They have benefited from the policy of the reservation whereby seats are reserved for them in the government-run institutions. This way, the government aims to make them educated and self-sufficient so that they can rise above the stigmas of the caste system and lead respectable lives. Scheduled caste है, कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ने इस जनजाति के लिए, ये जो स्केड्यूल कास्ट वाला सेक्शन है, इनके लिए बहुत सारे रिजर्वेशंस प्लेस करे हैं इन द गवर्नमेंट रन इंस्टीट्यूशंस, ताकि ये भी स्टिग्मा से बाहर आके अपनी लाइफ को डिग्निफाइड तरीके से जी सके. Let's see the measures adopted for the betterment of the condition of scheduled castes. So, with the achievement of freedom, the Indian Constitution recognized the need for safeguards, laws and administrative measures to improve the condition of the downtrodden sections of society. It applies safeguards the rights and interests of Harijans and prevents discrimination against them in any shape or form. तो अलग अलग तरीकों से हरिजन्स, अनटचेबल्स, इन कास्ट को किस तरीके से प्रोटेक्ट किया जाए, उसके अलग अलग लेवल्स पे मेजर्स लिए गए हैं. Different provisions for the upliftment of scheduled castes. Number one is social. Equality before the law, Article 14, throwing open by the law of all Hindu religious institutions of public character to all the classes and sections of Hindus, Article 25, Clause B. Removal of any disability, liability, restriction or condition with regard to access to shops, public restaurants, hotels and places of public resort maintained wholly or partially out of state funds or dedicated to the use of the general public, Article 15, Clause 2. Forbidding denial of admission to educational institutions maintained by the state or receiving grants from state funds, Article 29, Clause 2. Prohibition of trafficking in human beings and forced labor, Article 23. Abolition of untouchability and its practice in any form which is forbidden under Article 17. Appointment of a commission to investigate the conditions of a socially and educationally backward classes, Article 340. So these are all the social measures or provisions that have been taken. There are number of articles, 7 to 8 articles just for the upliftment of these kinds of castes. Then the economic, to promote with specific care the educational and economic interests of the weaker sections and in particular of scheduled caste and protect them from any social injustice in all forms of exploitation, which is Article 46. Economic के लिए economic importance इनको मिले, upliftment इनका हो, उसके लिए Article 46 है, जहाँ पे किसी भी तरीके का discrimination इनकी तरफ नहीं किया जाएगा. Then the political, reservation of seats for scheduled castes in the House of People, Lok Sabha and in legislative assemblies of states, Article 330. अब political equal provisions भी इनको दिए गए हैं कि इनकी seats लोक सभा में भी reserve कर दी गई हैं. Now, crimes or atrocities against scheduled castes and protection by law. In addition to the Indian Penal Code IPC, the Protection of Civil Rights PCR Act of 1995 and the Scheduled Caste and Scheduled Tribes Protection of Atrocities Act 1989. are major legal instruments which help prevent the atrocities against scheduled caste. अब scheduled caste के अगेंस्ट कोई भी बहुत बड़ा क्राइम एट्रोसिटी ना हो, उसके लिए IPC प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ सिविल राइट्स एक्ट 1995, 1989 प्रिवेंशन ऑफ एट्रोसिटीज एक्ट ऑफ scheduled ट्राइब्स, इनको भी लीगलाइज कर दिया गया है. Now fact zone, latest findings from NGOs. In 73% of villages, Dalits cannot enter non-Dalit homes. In 70% of villages, Dalits cannot eat with non-Dalits. In 64% of villages, Dalits cannot enter common temples. In 53% of villages, Dalit women suffer ill treatment by non-Dalit women. In 38% of villages, Dalit children have to eat separately in schools. In 33% of villages, non-Dalit health workers do not visit Dalit homes, and in 32% of villages, Dalits cannot enter the police stations. तो ये अलग अलग NGOs की findings हैं जहाँ पे दलित नॉन दलित के घरों में नहीं जा सकते, दलित नॉन दलित के साथ खाना नहीं खा सकते हैं, बहुत सारे नॉन दलित्स को पुलिस स्टेशंस में पब्लिक जगहों पर भी एंटर करना नहीं दिया जाता है. Now the scheduled tribes. Our constitution has made similar efforts to provide social justice to the tribals of India. Tribals, as we know, have a distinct cultural identity of their own. Most of the tribals live in areas of Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, West Bengal and Northeast India. There are several smaller tribes also, as well as they speak a number of dialects and have long remained away from the urban culture. They are educationally backward and less inclined towards the change. The other problems faced by the scheduled tribe include isolation, outdated methods of agriculture, social and economic backwardness. तो tribals सबको पता है मेन स्ट्रीम सोसाइटी से अलग रहते हैं, डायलेक्ट्स, लैंग्वेज, कल्चर, ट्रेडिशन सब इनके डिफरेंट हैं. The Constitution emphasizes maintaining the culture and lifestyles, but at the same time considers it necessary to push them towards positive economic growth and change, and they need to be educated to encourage to develop a more scientific and rational approach. तो इनको भी प्रिजर्व करने के लिए कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में अलग अलग आर्टिकल्स और लॉज हैं, बट स्टिल कंट्री एज अ होल प्रमोट और एनकरेज करती है इनको कि ये ज़्यादा एडुकेटेड हो ताकि कंट्री के डेवलपमेंट में ये भी अपना योगदान दे पाएं. Now, fact zone, the scheduled tribe accounts for around 8.08% of the country's total population. Provisions for the upliftment of scheduled tribes under the Constitution of India. Number one is social. Appointment of a commission to investigate the conditions of a socially and educationally backward classes, Article 340, to specify the changes, to specify the caste and tribal communities deemed to be scheduled tribes, Article 342. Setting up of tribal advisory councils and departments in states and the appointment of a social officer at the center to promote their welfare and safeguard their interests, Article 164, 338 एंड फिफ्थ शेड्यूल. तो अलग अलग कमीशन को सेटअप किया जाता है अंडर आर्टिकल 340 टू सी कि इन शेड्यूल्ड ट्राइब्स के अगेंस्ट में कुछ फंक्शन तो नहीं हो रहा है और इनके फेवर के लिए और इनकी अपलिफ्टमेंट के लिए. देन यू हैव आर्टिकल 164, 338 एंड अ सेपरेट शेड्यूल विच इज द फिफ्थ शेड्यूल. Economic promote with the special care the education and economic interests of the weaker sections, particularly the scheduled castes and the scheduled tribes, in protecting them from any social injustice and all forms of exploitation. के against में कोई भी social या economic discrimination ना हो, injustice ना हो. For that also they have specific sections and laws. And political administration and control of the scheduled areas and scheduled tribes in any state. A number of constitutional provisions exist for the protection and promotion of the interests of these socially disadvantaged groups. अब आपके आते हैं administration and different kinds of administrative controls which are there in the scheduled areas and scheduled tribes in a state. Now we have the other backward classes. Another marginalized community enjoying special privileges in the backward classes, OBCs, comprising those who are socially and educationally backward as recognized by the center at state governments. अब SCs और STs के अलावा आते हैं बाकी backward classes जो state determine करती है कि ये socially या economic grounds पे ये भी backward में है. Steps taken for their upliftment. The Backward Classes Commission was set up on January 29, 1953. Some of the most notable recommendations of the commission are as follows. Reservation of 70% of seats in all technical and professional institutions for qualified students of backward classes, and reservation of vacancies in all government services and local bodies for other backward classes. तो ऐसा ही एक backward class commission in the year 1953 सेटअप किया गया था. 70% of seats in all technical and professional institutions are qualified for the students of backward classes. And then we have the minorities. Minorities are the communities which are fewer in number than the rest of the population. These minorities fight for power, access to resources, and have social and cultural dimensions. The cultures of the majority influence how society and government function, and in such cases, the people in the minority are marginalized. Thus, safeguards are needed to protect the minority communities against the possibility of being culturally dominated by the majority. The marginalization of minority can lead to insecurity in the minds of the minority, hatred by the majority, which will lead to chaos in society. Minority group वो होता है which are fewer in number, और majority जो part होता है उसकी उस पर डिपेंड करता है किस तरीके से सोसाइटी और गवर्नमेंट फंक्शन करेगी, जिसकी वजह से एक हैवॉक लाइक कंडीशन अराइज हो जाती है. Now let's see the protection of interests of the minorities. The minorities have the right to preserve their separate language, script or culture. Such minorities will not be denied admission into educational institutions aided by the government on grounds of religion or language. Minorities also have a right to establish educational institutions of their choice while granting financial aid. The state must not discriminate against such institutions. Article 350B authorizes the president to appoint a special officer for linguistic minorities. His duties will be to examine all matters relating to the safeguards provided for such minorities. तो किसी भी स्टेट फंडेड इंस्टीट्यूशन में इन माइनॉरिटीज की एंट्री को प्रिवेंट या प्रोहिबिट नहीं किया जाएगा. माइनॉरिटीज ऑल्सो हैव द राइट टू एस्टैब्लिश देयर ओन एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूशंस. एंड देन आर्टिकल 350B authorizes the president to appoint a special officer for linguistic communities or minorities. Now let's see other marginalized groups apart from SCs, STs, OBCs and the minorities. Apart from the scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, the OBCs, women and children also belong to the marginalized section of society. So let's study about them. Women. Now, women in India have faced atrocities since ancient time immemorial. Social evils like dowry, female infanticide, sati and child marriage were predominant. Social reforms like Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar and Jyotiba Phule tried to improve the condition of women before independence. After independence, the Indian constitution took several steps to uplift the status of women. तो जब से आपका टाइम आपको याद होगा, एंशियंट टाइम से या उससे भी पहले के टाइम से विमेन के अगेंस्ट में बहुत एट्रोसिटीज होती आई हैं एंड कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन हैज मेड श्योर कि आगे वो और कंटिन्यू ना हो. Steps taken for the upliftment of women. In 1937, the Hindu Women's Right to Property Act was passed, which authorized a Hindu widow to share in her husband's property. For promoting education among women in India, the Solder Commission was set up. A gradual expansion of schools and colleges for girls took place across the country, and abolition of dowry and limiting marriage expenses were some steps taken for the promotion of Indian women. तो शादी के बाद पति के घर के प्रॉपर्टी में पत्नी का भी हिस्सा हो, ये प्रोविजन लाया गया. डाउरी का एबॉलिशन ये भी प्रपोज किया गया एंड स्कूल्स, गर्ल्स कॉलेज को ज़्यादा encouragement दिया गया. Now, fact zone, the custom of polygamy was made illegal by the Hindus by the Hindu Marriage Act of 1955. Laws were passed to grant daughters same rights of inheritance as son. The National Commission for Women, NCW. The National Commission for Women, NCW, was set up as a statutory body in January 1992 under the National Commission for Women Act 1990. Article number 20 of 1990 by the Government of India to review the constitutional and legal safeguards for women, recommend remedial legislative measures, facilitate redressal of grievances and advise the government on all policy matters affecting women. The objective of the NCW is to represent the rights of women in India and provide a voice for their issues and concerns. The subjects for the campaigns have included dowry, politics, religion, equal representation for women in jobs and the exploitation of women for labor. The commission also publishes a monthly newsletter, Rashtra Mahila, in both Hindi and English. अब NCW, National Commission for Women, establish करा गया. It is a statutory body. That means constitution में इसका mention नहीं है and it acts as a voice for the aggrieved women. Then comes the children. The United Nations Convention on the Right of the Child defines a child as a human being below the age of 18 years. Children generally have fewer rights than adults and are not able to make serious decisions. Children are the future of our country. Hence, it is important that they receive proper care. A large number of children suffer from starvation and disease, live in unhygienic conditions and do not attend school. They work for long hours at low wages to support their family income. तो बच्चे अपना डिसीजन खुद ले नहीं सकते हैं, अनहाइजीनिक कंडीशंस में रहते हैं, पढ़ाई करने की उम्र में काम करने निकल पड़ते हैं. इसके लिए there are steps taken for their upliftment. The Constitution of India in Articles 21A, 24 and 39 of the Directive Principles of State Policy pledges its commitment towards the cause for the upliftment of children. अब DPSP और फंडामेंटल ड्यूटी में भी चिल्ड्रन की अपलिफ्टमेंट की बात करी गई है. Now, social inequality and economic status. Social inequality refers to a situation where individual groups in a society do not enjoy equal social status. The areas of potential society social inequality including voting rights, freedom of speech and assembly, the extent of property rights, and access to education, healthcare, housing, and other goods. Social inequality is different from the economic inequality, though both are linked. Economic inequality refers to disparities in the distribution of the economic assets and income, while economic inequality arises from the unequal accumulation of wealth. Social inequality exists before the lack of wealth in certain cases prohibits these people from obtaining the same housing, healthcare, etc. As the wealthy, especially in societies where access to these social goods depends on wealth. फिर social inequality और economic status आ जाता है. Social inequality arises from the economic डिस्पैरिटीज. जहाँ पे ज़्यादा वेल्थ होती है वहाँ पे बेटर हाउसिंग, बेटर लिविंग कंडीशंस, बेटर हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटी ऑटोमेटिकली आ जाती है. Now turn back, vulnerable, weak and easy to hurt, homogeneous, similar kind, ameliorate, to make something better, and cures a state of great disorder. Flashback, marginalized groups have remained segregated from the society for a long time due to economic and social causes. The scheduled caste is the legal and constitutional term for the lowest ranks of society who have been given certain special privileges. The constitution safeguards the rights and interests of Harijans and prevents discrimination against them in any shape or form. Backward class people is a term used by the government of India for castes that are economically and socially backward. Minorities are linguistic or religious communities which are fewer in number than the rest of the population. Women and children also belong to the marginalized sections of the society. And the directive principles of state policy have laid down many directives for the upliftment of children. So basically, जितनी भी marginalized groups हैं जिसमें आपके scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, other backward classes, the minorities, women and children आते हैं, उनके upliftment के लिए कहाँ कहाँ पे काम किया गया है, किस तरीके से काम किया गया है, is what we have studied in this chapter. Now, evaluation time. Fill the given OMR sheet to choose the correct option. The untouchables are also called the scheduled castes. Fill in the blanks. Scheduled castes have been benefited by the policy of the Untouchability Act. Write T for true and F for false against each statement. The scheduled castes are divided into many castes and subcastes. This is absolutely correct. Very short answer type questions. Who are minorities? Minorities are the ones in a particular area who are fewer in number. Short answer type questions. What is untouchability? Untouchability means when, because of the caste of some person, you do not touch that person, you do not share public things with that person. Distinguish between the following: scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. So scheduled castes are the mainstream society, are amongst us only, and then they are further divided into subcaste also. On the other hand, scheduled tribes, ये बिल्कुल mainstream society से अलग रहते हैं. Their traditions, their values and everything is entirely different. Long answer type questions. Write about the social measures taken from the upliftment of scheduled caste. अब scheduled caste को uplift करने के लिए बहुत सारे laws भी लाए गए हैं and untouchability act भी लाया गया है जहाँ पे उनको equal right दिया जाना चाहिए. Skills enhancing corner, poster making. Design a poster on the marginalized groups of India. You can paste pictures, newspapers, clippings, also give it a suitable heading. And then you have the NCERT corner. Please go through the entire NCERT corner properly, read the entire chapter once again properly, and rest of the exercise questions, please do it yourselves.